Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new and just stumbling across my videos, then my name is Raeannabbott. I'm an interior designer and I do lifestyle, cleaning, beauty, fashion, and vlog style videos. So if you like those types of videos, then I would love for you to subscribe. And with all of that said, let's jump into today's video. So I am very excited about today's video because it is going to be a get to know me new YouTuber tag. And I told you guys in my last vlog that I wasn't going to do a new YouTuber tag until we reached 100 subscribers. And today, we've reached 100 subscribers! I'm so excited. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has shown their support and subscribed to my channel. It means so much to me, and I'm so excited to continue bringing you guys super awesome content so that you can continue watching my videos. So thank you so much. Honestly, reaching 100 subscribers for somebody else might not be a big accomplishment, but for me, that was my goal when I first started this, was I was gonna test it out and see how it went, and as soon as I hit 100 subscribers, then I would continue making videos. And that day has finally come, so I'm so excited about that, and I honestly couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you so much. All right, so I just pulled up the Get to Know Me tag on the YouTube Society page. I'm gonna be looking at the questions on my phone, and I will just answer them as we go. Okay, I guarantee you my dogs are gonna be in every single video in the background, so just so you're aware. Are you gonna be in every video? In every video? If you are new and haven't seen any of my videos before, then I will introduce the two background people that I have in the videos. This is Billy, my dog. I've had him for almost 10 years now, and he is the best dog ever, and I love him. This is my dog, Baby. She was actually my mom's dog, but when I decided that I was gonna take Billy, after I came out of college, I decided that I was going to take both of them because they love each other so much that you just can't split them up. You're so snuggly. So these are the two dogs that will always be sitting in the back of my videos. There are 30 questions in this questionnaire, so hopefully it won't take me too long to film this video and I will get everything out and not talk forever. First question, what is your middle name? My middle name is Justine. I got that middle name from one of my mom's sisters. What is your favorite color? I think we all know what my favorite color is. I like to say that I love gray and I love to decorate with gray and everything is gray in my house, but lately, I have been loving the plush pink color, and I don't know if that's just because it's on trend or if it's because it's something that I actually love. It's between light gray and light pink. Who was your first best friend? My first best friend his name was Justin, and he lived a couple doors down from me when I lived with my grandma. And I went over to his house one day and I said, "Is there a little boy living here?" And of course they said yes, and then we hung out like every single day for a really long time. And this was before we were in school. So he was my first best friend, technically, that I had made on my own. We obviously don't talk anymore, but I do see him occasionally. Hi Justin, if you're watching. How tall are you? So I am 5'4". I'm a little shorty. Cats or dogs? What do you think, baby? Cats or dogs? What do you think, Billy? You think dogs because you're so cute. You're so cute. Aww. Yeah, I'd say dogs. My mom does have a few cats, and it's not that I don't like cats, I just would never own a cat, I don't think. Funniest moment throughout school? I've had a lot of funny moments. I would say that it's gonna be a funniest moment throughout my school years. Me and my girlfriends went camping for a weekend, and if they're watching this video, they know where the story is going. When we went camping, there was an incident with bad pizza, and one of my girlfriends couldn't make it to the bathroom on time, so she ended up running outside and going on one of the trails. I'm so sorry that I'm telling this story right now, but it was hilarious, and I'm sure one day I will tell you in depth about that story, but I still, even today, we talk about that story and it still cracks us up every single time. How many countries have you visited? I have been to England, I've been to Japan, I've been to Jamaica twice, I think 3. So I have been to 3 countries, England, Japan, and Jamaica. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I have gone to college. I went to the Art Institute of Vancouver for 18 months and I took an interior design course, and it was the best thing that I've ever done. Not just because I got to learn some amazing stuff, but because I got to meet some amazing friends and I got the experience of a lifetime of moving away from where I live. So it was awesome, and I would recommend anybody who wants to go to college to study abroad and go check out some new places. It will definitely help you to grow as a person, that's for sure. What was your favorite and what was your worst subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school was none of them. I think it was social, because I had the best teacher in social, and I think it makes a difference when your teacher can help you out with things that you're struggling with. So it just made it easier to go to that subject every day. That would be my favorite main subject. My favorite additional subject would be, of course, drama. If you know me, then you know that I've been in tons of plays, and I really enjoy being in those plays, and I couldn't have done that without having such an amazing role model in my drama class. So thank you to those two teachers. And my worst subject was math. I was terrible in math. I was in the highest level of math, but I didn't do very well. So I would suggest that if you are struggling with what to choose, and if you want to go into the higher level or lower level, and you struggle with something, I would suggest you go into the lower level. Don't think that it's a failure and that you're failing in any way. I think you would rather excel in a lower math than struggle in a higher math. And I'm telling you this because my sisters are in this position right now. So just a little tip. What is your favorite drink? Good old water. I drink nothing but water all the time. I do like lattes, but we're not having lattes right now because I need to stop drinking lattes every day. Yeah, so that is my favorite drink. What is your favorite animal? So I absolutely love elephants. I have an elephant tattoo on my back. My grandma loved elephants, and if you have noticed throughout my house, I have tons and tons of elephant things. I think that they are wonderful animals, and my grandma really loved elephants, so it's, I think, just normal for me to also love them. So yeah, I love elephants. What is your favorite perfume? I don't really have a favorite perfume, but right now I am using Escada, and I got this from Alex's family for Christmas. I love the smell of it. I actually sprayed it at work in my station a couple days ago, and everybody stopped and they were like, what is that awesome smell? And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And they're like, no, that's delicious. So if you're looking for a new perfume, tea or coffee? Coffee. I actually don't drink tea. I've never liked tea. I just don't like the idea of a warm water. I don't drink tea. I know a lot of my friends are trying to get me into tea, so if you know of a good one, put it in the comments. What would you, or have you, named your children? So I don't have children yet. This has been a struggle for Alex and I because we do not agree on any names. We've had this conversation a lot, but some names that we have agreed on, we really like the name Toric. If you have watched Flip or Flop, then you know the guy on that show is named Toric. We really like that name. We think that it's unique and original. I find that it's really hard to think of a name for your children because whenever you say a name, the other person automatically thinks of somebody that they know that has that name, and they're like, oh no. Like, I love the name Grayson. I think that it's such a subtle, sweet name, but Alex doesn't like it. So, and for my girl names, Alex and I really like the name Isla, I-S-L-A. We saw it in a movie once and we just thought that it was really unique and cool and different. So I'm not sure if we'll use those names, but we'll see. A second name that I really like for a girl is Audrey. That is my grandmother's name. I've talked to Alex about using this name a couple times and he doesn't really like it. Mostly because of Little People Big World, because he doesn't really like Audrey on Little People Big World. But I love her. I think that she's a strong woman and I would love for my daughter to be a strong woman. So Isla and Audrey, or Toric and Grayson. What sports do you play / have you played? I do not play a lot of sports. I was on a bowling league once. I think that the only sport that I ever played in high school was badminton. And I wasn't even very good at that. So I was more the drama and the choir kid. Yeah, I do really like playing baseball. However, I've never actually gotten into the sport. There is a few beer leagues coming up here in the summer that I would love to join, but it all depends on my schedule. So what is your favorite book? I don't read a lot just because I don't really have a lot of time to read. I do like to read audiobooks sometimes because I can multitask and listen to books at the same time of doing something else. But I think that my favorite book has been the Wedding series from Nora Roberts. I really liked those books. I hate that you always feel so sad when those books are over. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? So I probably watch YouTube more than I actually watch TV. Some of my favorites are Erin Williams. I knew Erin from Big Brother, so if you watched her from back in the day, then you would know her from that also. I love watching Saucony Jolie's. I think that they are so motivating and inspiring, and probably part of the reason why I started YouTube. And Nicole Guerrero. I have been watching Nicole Guerrero for so long. I think that she is just so real, and I think that all of these people have really brought me up to be who I am today. So thank you so much to you guys for inspiring me to do what I want to do. What is your favorite movie? I really like Inception. I think that that is a really good movie. I wouldn't say that that's my favorite movie. It's the only movie that I've ever actually watched and been amazed at the end. So that's why I remember that one the most. I think that my favorite movie though is Encino Man, and that is a really old movie. If you haven't seen Encino Man, you definitely need to go check it out. It's really old, so it's kind of B-movie, but it's good. 2 minute, are you single or taken? Taken. What's your idea of an ideal first date? Alex and I went to the Keg for our first date, and honestly I think that that is a really good date to go on. I like dates where you can go and talk to the person and get to know them more, and I like when you get to sit close enough to them where you're really going to get to know who they are as a person. So I would suggest going out to a restaurant. This is a bad question. How many girlfriends / boyfriends have you had? Oh boy. I'd say 5. I've had 5 serious relationships in my life so far. A few of them obviously were from, you know, high school and stuff, so they're not obviously that serious, but for actual like serious relationships, I would say 3 of those were actually I would like to marry you one day relationships, but obviously not all of them were. Favorite memory from childhood? Oh my god. I'd say that my favorite childhood memory is the big Christmases that we used to have as an entire family when my grandma was still alive. We used to all come together at one person's house, and this would be like 5 different families coming together for one big Christmas. So it was always amazing to wake up on Christmas morning and have tons and tons of people and food and gifts and fun and just family time with everybody. So that was probably my favorite childhood memory. Do you speak any different languages, and how well? I used to speak Japanese, obviously not fluent, but when we went to Japan we had to learn some Japanese, and I have since then forgotten almost everything. So other than that, no other languages. Do you have any siblings? I do have 3 siblings. All of them though are half siblings. I have a brother from my dad's side, and he obviously has a different mom, and then I have 2 sisters from my mom's side, and they obviously have a different dad. So it's quite a large family, but they're all great and I love them all. So oh, stop doing that. How would you describe your fashion sense? Ever evolving. I don't think that I have just one set style, but I always am constantly looking for new styles and new trends, and I never feel like I am done with my wardrobe or that I have reached my style goals. I think if you really want to know my style, then you should go check out my Pinterest. I have tons and tons of selected styles on my Pinterest boards, and I think that would reflect my style more accurately than what I actually have in my wardrobe. What is your favorite restaurant? That is hard. I really like the Keg. I think that you can never go wrong with a steak at the Keg, and I love the steak. I do also love the Thai Orchid. We had the Thai Orchid a couple vlogs ago. I posted a video about us going to the Thai Orchid, and it is an amazing restaurant. If you live in Edmonton, you need to go check this place out. It is the best place for Thai food. So I love that place, but then again, you can never go wrong with the Keg. So it's out of those 2. Question number 27. We're almost done. What are some of your favorite TV shows? I love Little People Big World. I like Teen Mom. I like Sister Wives. We watch Big Brother all the time. Those are the ones that I always come home and say, Alex, is anything recording? And he goes, yes. did you do? Sit on there for too long?
Yeah.
Do you want to do the YouTuber tag or the boyfriend tag with me today?
No.
Yeah, so those are the TV shows that I watch all the time, mostly just TLC shows. We watch The Walking Dead. 28, PC or Mac? PC. PC. If you made me work on a Mac, it would probably take me 2 times as long to do anything. 29, what phone do you have? I have a Samsung. I used to have an iPhone, but I moved over to the dark side. And I have to say that there are some really good things about it and some really bad things about it. So I do kind of like it, but I don't know if I'll get another Samsung. Let me know in the comments what you think I should get, because it's coming up to time for a new phone. The final question, tell us one of your bad habits. When I was a kid, I used to sniffle all the time. You know, like all the time. And I remember that my grandma looked at me one day and she goes, do you have to do that? You don't have to do that, do you? And I was like, oh, no, I don't. And I just stopped. From that day on, completely just stopped. But right now, do I have any bad habits? Alex would probably tell you that I do. I think right now one of my bad habits is taking on more than I can handle, especially with YouTube and being on these events and meetings and my job and all this stuff. I think that I agree to a lot before I think about how much I'm putting on myself. So that is something that I am constantly working on. I am trying to balance everything as best I can and still be able to function as a human. So I think that that is my bad habit right now, but I am constantly working on that. All right, so that is my get to know me new YouTuber tag. If you are a new YouTuber or you're thinking of starting a new channel, then I take you to do this video. And I want to thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I'm so excited and happy to be a part of this YouTube community. It has been amazing so far. So thank you so much to all of you for that. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.